Teslacam. I hope you're satisfied.
When Sentry Mode is activated, a Tesla flashes its headlights to signal that it's recording. We like to call it the Tesla laser, and its purpose is to scare off any suspicious people who might be approaching the car. In this video from Levin, we see that the Tesla laser on his Model 3 successfully scared off a group of thieves when they were trying to break into cars in the garage of his apartment complex. Levin contacted the local police with a total of 15 minutes of footage, which shows the suspects arriving, messing with the cars, and leaving. It also shows that the reason they got back in their car and left was because the Tesla laser show spooked them. The next video is also from Levin. It's from the same garage, and here the Tesla laser has a different effect. This was recorded on Halloween Eve at 1 a.m. We see Levin's neighbor smile when he sees the laser flash, and the Tesla's screen showing that Sentry Mode is recording. We wonder what he's been up to. While taking an impromptu trip to Dallas, Scott had parked his Model Y in a hotel parking lot overnight. That's when his laser had a negative effect in this situation. A man approached the parking lot like he was on a mission. He started pulling door handles to check if there were any unlocked cars. That's when the Tesla laser went off, showing the man that he was being recorded. Apparently, this made him furious. He decided to take out his rage on the poor, unsuspecting side view mirror. Police were notified, and about an hour later, the police reported they had caught the guy, as he'd broken into other vehicles and threatened hotel staff. An insurance claim has been filed, and Scott is still waiting to hear back about it. Tom had parked his Model 3 with Sentry Mode enabled near some shops in Fountain Valley, California. This guy was sitting on a chair in front of Tom's car when this event was recorded. As a girl walked past, the Tesla laser went off. The guy seemed really confused about why this happened. A few minutes later, he got up to move his bicycle, which caused the lights to flash again. This made him pause again to wonder what was going on, looking back in the direction where the girl went. Then he went on his way. Some school kids were curious about Pear's parked Model 3 outside of his work. They decided to approach to check it out. That's when the Tesla lasers went off. Jeff from Sheboygan, Michigan was working on cleaning out his hunting blind. His Model Y served as a floodlight for him to see what he was doing in the dark. As he walked up the stairs, he took a misstep and fell through the floor. Of course, that was the exact moment the Tesla automatically shut off its headlights. Jeff sliced up his arm, but informed us that he's an emergency physician, and one of his partners sewed him up on his kitchen table. That's some Jason Bourne stuff right there. We wish you a speedy recovery, Jeff. This next video is from a different Jeff in San Antonio, Texas, who had his Model 3 parked at work when a stranger wandered over. After walking around the car and looking in every window, he started kissing the hood and worshiping the car. Maybe he's a Tesla shareholder? Alan had his car parked in Gilbert, Arizona when a man stepped out of the car parked next to him. Could this also be a Tesla shareholder? Maybe this was recorded on the day the stock was added to the S&P 500. If these all happen to be shareholders, then this lady must have shorted the stock. This video was sent in by Brent in Coral Springs, Florida, who was charging his Model 3 with a charger listed as free to use on PlugShare. PlugShare is a website that shows various charging locations and allows people to lend out their own home chargers to other EV owners. Brent got permission from the charger owner in advance. About 2 hours after plugging in, he got an alert on his Tesla app that the alarm had gone off. When he got back to the car, he found this woman angrily bashing his car with her fist. It turns out she's the wife of the charger owner, who apparently hadn't told her that someone would be using it. There was no damage to his car, but Brent says that sometimes he just hates people. Freddie was driving his Model S home from a stay at a luxury hotel in Miami, Florida, where he had used valet parking. All of a sudden, his mirror just fell off. After reviewing the Sentry Mode footage, Freddie saw that the valet had accidentally broken the mirror and tried to repair it, but he didn't mention this to Freddie when he picked up his car. When Freddie called the hotel later, they claimed that the mirror must have already been damaged before arriving at the hotel. Once he forwarded the video to the hotel's vice president, they quickly paid for the mirror. The custom wrap still needs to be replaced though. Cliff was in the drive-thru at McDonald's in New Milford, Connecticut when this delivery driver forgot to raise the gate that stops his load from rolling off the back of his truck. Cliff expressed his sympathy and he said that the pickle jars were going to be the most difficult part of the cleanup. Cliff adds that the delivery driver deserves credit for handling the situation very well. Moshi's wife is a night shift nurse, and in this clip a cardiologist unplugged her Model 3 when she had just started charging with her battery at about 20%. Moshi adds that, after watching the Wham Bam Teslacam channel, he thinks he knows why. It must be a Prius thing. Martin had parked in Palm Beach, Florida when this lady backed into his Model 3 long range. She admitted she thought she could just buff it out. Luckily, this nice employee got her information for Martin before she took off. Smile, you're on Teslacam. Luna was just relaxing in his Model 3 when he happened to look up at the sky. That's when he noticed what he first thought was an airplane. However, he realized it was moving too fast to be an aircraft, so instinctively he pressed the button to save the Teslacam footage. We'll see if Luna's wish upon a star is granted and he gets a Cybertruck. What else do Tesla owners wish for when they see a shooting star? Joel left his Model S parked in Minneapolis, Minnesota when someone unexpectedly backed into it. He also had a Blackview dashcam running, and on that we can hear the Tesla alarm going off, as well as the loud rock music it plays to scare off any burglars. On the Tesla's side camera, we see the woman getting out of her car and raising up her hand as if to say, "It was me." We appreciate that she owned up to it. The insurance claim is still pending. During the 5 days leading up to this clip, Lim had 7 pairs of shoes go missing. After reviewing the Sentry Mode footage on his Model S, he finally caught the culprit. This dog enters, grabs a pair of shoes, and exits the same way it came. Sneaky, very sneaky. If you liked this video, we have 2 other Sentry Mode compilations that we think you'll enjoy. Check them out. One is about thieves, and the other is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. If you understood that reference, drop a comment. See you next time. Hasta la vista.